Who is the best Utah lawyer for you? Who is the lawyer that has handled over 6,000 cases, most of which resulted in a dismissal or otherwise in favor of his client? Who is going to listen to you? Who is going to return your phone calls or text messages when you need help?
My teenage son found himself in a legal predicament, and we needed someone to help protect us and work us through the system, and Greg Smith was the one that we chose.
From a mother's standpoint, being thousands of miles away from her child who was in trouble, I felt comfortable putting my son's life in his hands, knowing that he would do the best possible job he could to help my son.
Mr. Smith takes a deep interest in his clients and their families.
We felt we were his only client.
He doesn't strike me as a typical attorney. He's very personable.
We felt like we were the most important people in the world to him at that time.
Greg was very focused on our interest and protecting us.
You know, I always wanted him to come visit me in jail because I never got any visitors, and it was sad. And every time I'd call, say I need to see somebody, he'd come.
One of the first things I like to do after I speak to somebody on the phone is get to the jail immediately. When someone is sitting in the jail, they're scared, and their eyes just brighten up and their smile becomes very big. Relief just comes over them when they see that somebody has come to talk to them.
He was more than happy to go out of his way to come, you know, make sure I was okay. Not as a client, but I believe personally as a friend.
Literally thousands of his cases were resolved very favorably, and many of those were dismissals.
One word that would describe Greg Smith: powerhouse.
Dedicated.
Caring, professional, honest.
He just drives all the way through and makes sure that everything gets done.
Integrity, intelligence, amazing.
I've noticed a complete devotion to his clients and their cause, and he's very concerned that their well-being is taken care of through the legal system.
One thing about Greg Smith is that he's very easy to get a hold of.
We absolutely pride ourselves on answering every telephone call.
Greg Smith is a lawyer with key legal system relationships in place when you need help.
He practices statewide and is familiar with the judges in every county.
The other lawyers, the prosecutors, the judges all seemed to know him, and it really seemed to help work through the process that he had previous relationships with all of these people.
I have tremendous esteem for the judges that I'm constantly in front of, the prosecutors that I work with, and I'm very confident that the right result will usually be what is achieved.
Critical to any defense case is the right, favorable information, and Greg Smith gets it.
Greg Smith is a man of action, and he means business. He not only knows the rights of his clients, he also teaches it to other attorneys.
As a defense attorney myself, I can respect what Greg Smith is about and how he handles his clients. As a matter of fact, I refer several clients to Greg because I have confidence in his ability to handle their cases with great precision.
There is no way to describe the joy that I feel when a matter is resolved and the weight of the universe is lifted from my client's shoulders.
I gave the man a hug, and 2 days later, my son is out of jail.
Arrested, detained, in trouble with the law? When you have one call to make, call Greg Smith and tip the scales of justice in your favor.